Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or good night, whatever time it is we watch this video. Okay, let's get into a message for the collective. So I pulled Astro Oracle and asked, what is the focus for the collective right now, right? And I feel like if you've been on the spiritual journey where everything's just kind of been topsy-turvy, you've had to take a step back from certain things to focus your time and energy on other things. I feel like collective, you were in a very intense period of hermiting, okay? To spend time with spirit, to be shown more things about your destiny and where it is that you're going. Also to evolve the desires of your manifestations, okay? So the three cards I pulled: Uranus, change, ninth house, exploration, okay, and 10th house, authority. So the 10th house, responsibility, authority, desire for recognition, a climb to the top of a place of pivotal moments when ambition crystallizes, your authority is established, and your public life shines beneath the spotlight. Ninth house, rules long distance travel, most typically international in nature as well as global trade. Okay, so some of you could be learning about trading, some of you could be in crypto, okay, some of you could be learning about stocks and how to trade them, some of you could be learning what stocks should you invest in right now, okay? But I feel like collective, you're just really looking over these lessons and how they have contributed to your ascension, okay? I feel like all of us know what we desire and want from our lifestyles, right? And having a career that just really is your lifestyle, tailor-made to how it is that you exist and live every day, is very important to you. I feel like you've been finalizing and formalizing what this looks like for you, okay? Many different ideas. Maybe this is the time where a lot of things are connecting so you can understand the bigger picture of it all, because my collective is very much so spiritual, and my collective is essentially responsible for introducing the spiritual to the 3D, being amongst other people who may not be as aware as you, but we know that we are all spiritual beings, so there is a spiritual essence to each and every individual. Awakening to what that is the collective's job, so to speak, right? I feel like traveling, okay, living this living this unorthodox lifestyle, okay? Everything that you are doing is so much different than anybody in your life has ever done. And I feel as though a lot of people from your past pushed you into this way of existence because it was protection over you and everything that you were building for yourself, okay? You have found identity in what it is that you do, okay? You found the thing that you want to do that represents who it is that you are. And maybe before there was a sense of shyness or a sense of being afraid to be seen, okay, for being able to do whatever it is that you do. But now you are very sure and very stable in that. You are emotionally fulfilled in what this is. And I feel like a lot of you have had to travel and move and go to other places, like especially if you experience like gang stalking or harassment or just any of the crazy things that have been going on, right? It has pushed you to live in a way that has become your comfort zone. And I feel like this was meant to prepare you for returning back into the world, because it's time for you to meet new people. It's time for you to have new experiences. It's time for you to pretty much show the world who you are. There's something about your life that deserves to be on display, okay? And I feel like people had this idea of what something was supposed to look like, and now people are learning what it actually is, okay? What the ingredients are, as opposed to how it looks. Like, I could take a picture of a burger. It's like, oh, that burger looks good. What if you have allergies? Or what if there are things that you don't like on your burger? Or you're gonna want to know the ingredients, right? That word picky has been on my mind. I don't think it's a bad thing to be picky. I feel like collective you have had to subject yourself to things out of scarcity, okay? That energy of being adaptable to not having, okay? But this is the period in your life where you have Uranus represents change, disruption, and rebellion. I feel like your whole entire life rebels against the system and how it is designed to make people conform and be able to sit in. We're in that day and age now where being an entrepreneur is the thing. Like, we really have to realize, like, we are creating a new like financial bracket by branding ourselves and selling ourselves within our communities. This is building our wealth, okay? I feel like capitalizing off of the bigger aspects are the things that are going to come into play when we think about having our own banks or having our own schools or having our own hospitals, having our own of the things that contribute to ruling the world, okay? Instead of being dependent on the world, we are depending on source, and source is providing from us. This is nature, right? A lot of us have been out in nature more. A lot of us have been acquainted with bugs or animals, things that we had never experienced before, to draw us out of that illusion of, you know, they always say like, oh, black people don't swim, or black people don't go in nature, or black people don't blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we were the first ones doing it. Like, what are you talking about? Trying to remove us from our natural way of being to make us codependent because we are the majority of the world. Okay? That just got deep. Okay. I feel like there's opportunity here. Okay? I feel like there's a King of Pentacles energy that could be very drawn to you and your intuition, your abilities, okay? Somebody feels like you are very mystical and magical. Somebody could want to work with you, okay? There's also the Strength card with the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Empress. I feel like you're a very fertile person to build some type of organization that we're creating something new, collective. And there are a lot of men who understand the value of what it is that we are creating. Finding better places to invest your money is what I heard. Finding better places to invest your resources is what I heard. Okay, so somebody's thinking outside of just the physicality of it, but the spiritual aspect of it as well. Somebody is manifesting something, or something was spoken. There's a tower, okay? Like we said, destruction. So all old paradigms are being destroyed, and we are currently building new ones. And I feel like all of us are shifting consciousness at different points, but all of these points are in alignment to something that is necessary to cause change for the masses, right? And like you could be doing something so small, collective, that actually is very big and influential. And the reason why you've been so hungry for that publicity, or that to finally be in that space where you have authority. And I'm not saying that you don't have it now, right? There's just your spiritual authority is reigning in your physical authority, right? And every aspect of it plays a huge part in the remaking of society. So the change of Aquarius, I've been hearing that a lot lately, so I think it's crazy that I pulled these cards the way that I pulled them. Or it's just like cool, like it's not really crazy, it's just kind of cool because it's confirmation. Okay, right, the reason that you're now feeling that energy to where you want to be in that position to be able to take authority is because you are finally understanding the value of what it is that you're producing. It's like the divine couldn't place you where you needed to be if you didn't understand the value of why you're being placed there, and where you're being placed has a huge impact on so many other people. But this change of Aquarius is in a positive direction. It's the direction where you have to operate out of your North Node. So there couldn't be any like doubts or any like no space or room for you to second guess or not continue pushing forward and moving with something, right? You know, you had to be healed and everything like that. The divine wanted you to have different experiences, wanted you to travel, wanted you to see things with your own two eyes, you know, so you could understand what exactly it was that you were doing. At times it felt like it was a punishment. But even in those times, you reflected and you realized why something was so important for you to experience. It's like without that experience, you would have never been able to like really go on this journey of self. We're teaching other people how to not be afraid of themselves changing, releasing toxic patterns. You know, nobody's perfect, and we're not expected to be perfect all the time, right? We all make mistakes, and those mistakes are forgiven. You are opening up the floor in order for things to be discussed rawly, to help people release and to help bring people into the new world. Like imagine the world where, you know, we all have to learn how to heal from things that nobody apologized to us about. We all have to learn to move on from things that we just lost because it was completely out of our control. Like this is the time where we get to, you know, hold on to things because they're meant to be held on to. And these are not really material things. This is a way of thinking, a way of expressing, a way of naturally being. Nobody is judging you, okay? And if you are being judged, I mean, well, the higher, you know how this shit go. Judgment is called to enforce change. It doesn't matter which direction it goes in, it has to go, because stagnant energy cannot be stagnated anymore. Something can't be stagnated anymore, collective. And I feel like this is you. So like traveling, I heard traveling abroad, okay, is a thing. Right? I feel like you've been crystallized. You've been in the cocoon. And now you're out of the cocoon. And now you're taking action. And you're more mindful now than you were before. Somebody could want to invite you to go somewhere or do something with them. There's some type of trip here, I feel like, that is going to put you in the area where you need to be to do something that you've really been wanting to do. This is going to be a lot of exposure for you, more exposure than you're used to, but you're ready for it, okay? So I feel like you asked the divine to bring in that change for you. What is it? Where are you going? What are you about to do next? You've been being prepared. The energy has been building, and you're about to start moving, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna see what comes out in the astro deck. Structure, cross-pollinate, root. Building roots. You're gonna be putting your roots down somewhere else. I feel like you're gonna meet a lot of people that are gonna bring a lot of structure in your life. Okay? Yeah, structure with relationships. That's exactly what I was about to say. And Venus below is on the bottom. You're going to have you are entering relationships, partnerships that are built off of strong communication, honesty, open. People that want to bring change into the world that's positive. People who want to go deeper within themselves. People who are abundant in spirit, therefore are abundant in this physical realm. Like, it's just fucking time. Like, so it's time. Collective is here. So you're gonna change. You're gonna feel energy swifts. Energy swifts. That's like a swift of energy, right? You're gonna be feeling that momentum pick up to where, as before you were thinking about something, how you're gonna do it, and now the divine is telling you, okay, this is what you do, this is how you do it. And then the people that you need to assist you are just gonna be all around you, and they're already gonna be on the same trajectory as you. So you're not going to have to, I feel like whereas before it was teaching, like you were meeting people that you needed to teach and meeting people that you need to learn from. Now you're meeting people that will add healing into your life, people that you can have new experiences with that are going to help purge you of the old and allow you to release in a positive way. So I feel like a lot of positive reinforcement is being brought to your life, okay? And a lot of us have a lot of fears of the past and how things worked out in the past. But I feel like Spirit really needs you to be open to how things are changing and seeing them as they are, rather than what you fear they could be, but they're actually not. Okay, so that's the message that I got for you guys. I will see you guys later.